Subtle, ordinary, mundane, reserved, quiet. None of these words pertain in any way to the latest car from Lamborghini. Introverts of the world rejoice, the Super G is here. This is the 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP570-4 Superleggera. It's the latest and most driver-focused car based on the LP560 to come from Ithaca. I'm Ed Bolian. I'm the Lamborghini Sales Director at Motor Cars of Georgia and Lamborghini Atlanta. And today, I'm going to show you the 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo LP570-4 Superleggera. And what a phenomenal car this is. Let's go for a ride. Now with the big wing, the bright colors, the racing stripes, and everything that makes the Superleggera what it is, does it have the bite to back up the bark? Let's find out. Now to me, one of the coolest features of this car actually are the two carbon fiber bucket seats. And you may notice that my 6.5 foot tall body doesn't exactly fit very well in them. And I actually find them to be extremely comfortable, but because they don't recline, I do run out of headroom just a little bit. Here, I'll show you. If I sit in this thing where I would normally, my ear touches the roof. Now, I obviously don't really want to drive like that, so, I mean, I don't normally drive quite that erect, but it is something that I would deal with as an owner of the car by removing the seat adjustment or bolting the seat to the floor, and then I'd get that extra inch or so of headroom that I need to make it work. Now, another difference between this car and a regular Gallardo LP560 is that it's actually four-wheel drive rather than the traditional all-wheel drive. Now that means that the torque split is fixed, 30% to the front, 70% to the rear, rather than being active in the viscous traction system like a regular Gallardo or a Murcielago. Now some sports cars make you feel like you need Nicolas Cage's treasure map and a decoder ring and your Kroger Plus card to unlock all the magic and find out how to actually make the car go fast. With the 570, you just put your foot down, and it sorts itself out and gets there very quickly. Maybe too quickly sometimes. Some of us. But the Superleggera doesn't really surprise you by how quick it is. I mean, look at the thing. It's bright green. You know what it's built for, and it doesn't make any apologies about that. What it surprises you in is just how much it can do. It makes you think, well, how am I doing this, and how am I cornering this hard and braking this aggressively without having to change my underpants afterwards? It's unbelievable how this car performs. Response is just insanely addictive. I mean, telling me to slow this thing down is like telling Lindsay Lohan to unroll the dollar bill and back away from the horizontal mirror. I mean, I just can't. I'm sorry, officer. I couldn't stop accelerating. It was too much fun. listen to that sound. The car has a ceramic-coated exhaust that's tuned and amplified a bit from the regular Gallardo LP560s and 550s, and it works. It's a brilliant, brilliant sound, especially when you get up into the RPM range. But with all of this performance and all of these crazy statistics and numbers and things like that, you wonder if after this thing stops its fist pumping, if it's going to be just about as civilized as Snooki. Actually, it is. I mean, I've personally driven these cars about 1,000 miles on the track, on the street, on rough roads and nice roads and everything in between, and it's just fantastic. It's not something that you want to get to your destination and get out of with the achievement of speed or anything like that. It's something that makes you enjoy the ride and appreciate the scenery. It's absolutely brilliant. And interestingly, the lighter weight and the direct injection in the engine actually give this better fuel economy than the regular Gallardos, especially the Gallardos before the LP560. Al Gore, we found your Lamborghini, and it's green. I guess that would be the ultimate convenient truth. And you know, sometimes exotic cars feel just about as socially acceptable as an erection in a steam room, but I'm getting a lot more thumbs up in this car than, say, vertical indications with another finger. So I think it's a success. Like I say, people really enjoy it almost as much as you'll enjoy driving it. Well, maybe not quite as much, but they like it. On this car, you can just see that all of the engineers at Lamborghini have just found every spot where they can make even minor improvements, and it has gone extremely well. Everything that's different is different for a purpose, and that purpose is making it even easier and more enjoyable to drive like your hair is on fire. Overall, though, I've got to say, the Superleggera is just phenomenal. I mean, contrary to what a lot of the magazines have said, you really don't have to sacrifice that much in terms of comfort and usability relative to a lot of the other sports cars out there on the market. The performance is mind-boggling, the grip is spectacular, the braking is unreal, and it all just comes together in a package that's so accessible, so easy to tap into, and nothing else on the road makes you feel like as much of a superhero as you can in this car. It makes you feel like there's nothing you can't do, and it's right. Now, on a bumpy road like this, you would probably expect the Superleggera's ride quality to be just about as bad as Dennis Rodman's Credit, but that's not really the case. It actually rides well, feels good, and does an excellent job of soaking up the road, even though the suspension is about 80% stiffer than that of a regular Gallardo LP560. So while a car like this looks like it could be a bigger publicity stunt than the Octo Mom, it's actually extremely competent, unbelievably good, and a whole lot of fun. So I think it definitely backs it all up and delivers quite a package, and I don't know that there's really anything out there that you could have more fun in. So the verdict is very positive. The LP570 Superleggera is quite an automobile. What an automobile. And unfortunately, while all good things must come to an end. It doesn't have to, because this car is still available at Lamborghini Atlanta. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Goodbye.